What's up, everybody? This is Josh back with another test edition of some MVP Axiom products. We got the MVP Proton Catalyst, 168 rocket stamp, and also the 156 Proton Defy. Now, the first disc we're going to be reviewing tonight is going to be the 168 gram Proton Catalyst. Now, we've tested this before in the neutron plastic, but now they came out with the Proton edition of the disc, and I got it in a lighter weight, which I asked for in the last video, so if you were listening, thank you, bros. I appreciate it. The 168 worked really well for me, and I'm excited to show you guys how it works. So this is the catalyst. That was actually a 173 neutron that I got from the other test video. I wanted to show you guys how it flies. It's pretty stable for me, but it has a nice turn and ends with a nice little fade. But I found this Proton plastic, besides just looking awesome, it really allowed me to get some really nice turns with minimal effort for tight turn shots or tight tunnel shots, things like that. Now, I threw this one a little bit higher to kind of show you what kind of turn you can get out of this disc, or what you can expect out of a disc in this similar weight and plastic. But again, it was definitely fading back for me every time. I wasn't able to throw it hard enough to where it stayed over completely turned. Not backhand, at least. So this is the neutron catalyst again, 173. I'm going to throw some flicks and show you how that disc flies in comparison to what this Proton 168 flies like. As you can see, the disc definitely gets a lot more turn directly out of the hand, and for me, I was definitely getting more distance out of this disc than I was the neutron plastic. And again, that stamp, come on, beautiful. So as you can see, I threw that on a little bit of an anhyzer, but it had really nice turn, went pretty decently far, and I faded back at the end. Now, another thing I like about this disc is the way it feels in the hand, especially on a flick. If your flick is lacking, I think this disc can definitely help you get a little bit more distance out of it. Now, this is Steve. That was the 173 neutron.
Is that in the goal? Wow.
Nobody was injured during the making of this test video. So again, this is the Proton Catalyst, and Steve has definitely a longer arm than I do, and you can see what kind of turn he was able to get out of throwing this disc. He didn't really get on that one completely, but here you can see you can put a lot of speed into this and get a nice, long, straight, tight turn. Really fast disc out of the hand. So here we're just having a little fun, playing around with the elevation and using this catalyst to see how far we can get it to go. Next up, we have the 156 gram Axiom Defy, debuting in the Proton plastic. It's a stable to overstable 21.5 millimeter class disc, and it's right between the Thrill and the Vanish in stability. Now, this was my first throw with it. I definitely was trying to get it to turn over and do a nice big S shot, but I was really surprised as to how stable this disc was for being 156 grams. Like I said, that was my first throw, so straight out of the box, very stable for me. I was able to put pretty decent speed into that, and wasn't turning it over. Just very nice lines, very comfortable in the hand, nice controllable distance driver. When I got this disc, I absolutely fell in love with the way it looked. That pink, and then especially that blue rim, has a really cool metal flake in there, even plasma-ish looking. This was Steve's first throw with this disc, and he thought he was going to be turning it over all day. He laughed when I showed him the 156, and the fact that it stayed stable was really surprising to him. So he put more into it this time. As you can see, got a little bit of turn out of it, but very, very straight flying disc. And again, just to reiterate, this disc is definitely stable, especially for being 156 grams. A lot of different players are going to find use of this disc and be able to use it for all sorts of different things, but straight flyer, comfortable in the hand, controllable. If you're looking for that controllable distance driver or that longer wave, something that small arms can get more distance or large arms can have big turnover shots, this is going to be the disc for you. The Defy is that lightweight disc that is going to be able to still remain stable for you. And again, it looks beautiful in that Proton plastic and feels terrific in the hand. Great controllable driver for a lot of different various shots. Now, both of these molds are due to hit stores September 16th, so make sure you go ahead and pre-order yourself one now. And definitely, if you want to jump on one of the 1000 limited edition Defys with that punk stamp on there, beautiful stamp, and again, all around great discs from Axiom and MVP that continue to impress me. As usual, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting, and again, thank you to MVP and Axiom for the opportunity. Hope you guys have a great day, and remember, throw gyro.